We are starting with Istanboa, a very cool place. Oh, by the way, just for those of you who are watching on YouTube later, at the end of the last episode, we got to 125. I have the Kabbalist hat, I have the Kabbalist boots, we have 148 damage, 34 resist, 22 accuracy, so we can fizzle a lot more than we used to be. Quite a bit of crit, a little bit of block, a little bit of pierce, and some incoming, outgoing, 87 power pip, and 466 pip conversion, and 101 shadow pip. Nice. But yeah, that is all. That is all. Istanboa, one of the places that I'm not a fan of, but hey, we have to do it, so we gotta do it. Ticky. They're scary. Scary snake boys. Scary snake boys. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, hope you're all doing fantastic today. Mirage. Whoops, forgot to take this out. Also, I'm using the, a new wand as well, so it's pretty cool. The Revered Staff that I crafted in 5 minutes because I am just so good at the game. Yeah, because I'm just fantastic, and everybody else needs to get on my level of crafting. Istanboa is such a yikes. I completely agree with that, honestly. I agree with that. It is one of the things of Mirage that I just dislike a lot more than other things in Mirage. It just, I don't know, I just don't like it as much. I don't know what it is about Istanboa, but I just don't enjoy it. Have no clue, but I just don't enjoy it. That and Yakal Mountain, those two suck, because I think Yakal Mountain has a lot of mob and defeating collects, which I hated. Hi Dylan, welcome. How's it going today? Oh, Iridium, that's big. That's big, man, that's big. That's a big drop. Nice. Into the gatehouse. Let's do this. Let us do this. This is just a boss fight, which is great. The final boss is one of the easier ones. True, but I still hate Istanboa. There's only one cheating boss in this whole area. Well, actually, there's two, but one's a minor cheat, so it doesn't really count. But yeah. We'll do that. I don't know how much health he's gonna have. Probably not too much, but you gotta be careful. I actually really love this stuff. I really love this stuff. So I'm quite happy that we can use it finally. But yeah, so we are level 125, hoping to be probably about 128, 127 by the time we finish this. That'll be cool. It means we'll be max level in Imperia, probably around the start of Imperia Part 2, I'd like to say, which is pretty cool. And then we can just speed through the rest of Imperia and Caramel, and I can be happy with myself that I did it before Christmas, as that is the plan. That is the plan! And if we're in lockdown for much longer, I think we're gonna have a lot of time to do that, so that's great. But yeah, doing good. Yakal has a lot of ice mobs too. Yeah, that's right. That's why I remember it. I knew there was something about it. He has 11,000 health. Oof. That's a little bit of an oof there. Yeah, don't worry. I've only just started. Only 8 minutes. We've only really just started this area. Like, I can give you an exact number of 3 minutes ago. 3.5 minutes. So you haven't really missed much. We were just chatting for a little bit of time. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, let's go for a feint. Lovely wee feint. Also, I found out today that for 60% of the time that I've streamed, it's been Wizard101. And only 20% is Pirate. Which is interesting. Oh, this is a phone call. I don't know if I should answer this now, because it might be a long phone call. But, I'll text it in a bit. We'll just pretend that is not going off for now. Let me just text. Actually, I'll text in a little bit. And then it makes it feel like I missed the phone call. Dylan, thank you for the 200. Appreciate it. Let's go for a feint. Lovely. Rip phone calls, I know. So annoying. So annoying. Right, let's go for... why do these guys hate me? Like, can we just ask why these guys hate me so much? Why is... Have they broken this even more? Plus 35. I swear there's not an enchanted plus 35. That doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh, King's Isle. All phone calls should be banned. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Sometimes that's my boss, so I just texted him saying, can I call in a few hours? And he's like, that's fine. So it's okay. It's okay. I literally handed my phone to my mom earlier while it was ringing because I didn't want to answer it doing, I was doing other stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, no, he's fine with that. He'll be fine with it. He's probably just asking, have you done things? And I'm like, yes, I've done a bit of things. Not all the things, but a bit of things. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this because of that stupid frickin' shield. But, I mean, we're going to have to. So we're going to have to because we have to. So, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to do nothing but whatever. Whatever. You can get the phone calls, but there should be opt-in service. It's my boss. I don't have an opt-in service. I don't even have... my opt-out is to quit, so, I don't know about that one. I can't really do that one here. But yeah, he's fine with it, don't worry. Don't worry, it's all fine. Yeah, well, it probably wasn't too important anyway, or nothing that can be resolved later, so that's okay. Right. If only he had called, like, an hour ago, or something. When I was actually, you know, just thinking of what I need to do. But that's fine. That's fine. Right, he wasn't too bad. Which is good, and that was not an instance. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's do this. You set your phone up to silence all numbers that you don't recognize. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know a lot of people who do that, and that's a good idea. It's a good idea. But as I said, that was my boss, so, it's a number that I do recognize. Right. Let's go to Taffy. We're just getting this wooden chest because it's the most important thing. Most important thing. Who needs questing when you can just get wooden chests all the time? Oh, he's in here. Hello. Thought he was like down the other end. I don't know why I thought that. Hello. It's Pliskin. Pliskin. Hi, Pliskin. Oh, we got our friend now. Snake Pliskin is friend. Is friend. We need to defeat these guys. Let's not get the boss, though. That would be scary. That would be scary and not called for. Man, my phone is just exploding at the moment. Why? Why? Excuse me, I am working. Please stop. Please stop. What if he called to tell you that you're doing a great work, sweetie? Keep up the great work. I mean, I don't think he would say that. But, if he called me sweetie, I don't think I would appreciate that. But yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Birthdays calls are the worst thing ever. Like, you don't talk to me 364 days, but suddenly I'm so important and you love me. Hey, it means that they are thinking of you at least once a year. You know, that should be enough to set your mind at ease, right? I'm working on Wiz questing, stop calling. Exactly. Exactly. I'm doing hard questing work. How am I meant to save the spiral if people keep calling me? Oh my gosh. Merle Ambrose would not be happy. They can simply never think about me then. I mean, fair enough. You do hate to be perceived, so, we wouldn't want to infringe on your perceiving, so, understandable. Understandable. I'll let anyone call me sweetie if they paid me. I don't know if I'd do that either. I don't know if I would do that. It seems a little bit too much. Too far. Not interested. Does he give damage? He does. Oh my gosh, we're a beast. 156 damage. Holy moly. My phone just needs to shut up. Seriously. It's because I've got my like cards on the back of it and it makes it a little bit loud. I'll put it on my my desk mat and it will be a little bit quieter hopefully. You probably can't even hear it, but it's annoying me. Right. The Architect's Studio. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. This dungeon here. We need to get more potions soon as well. I always forget to actually fill up potions before I start streaming because I'm so good at this game. So good. This is just a boss man's. Set your phone on silent. Well, it's on vibrate. I don't want to completely turn it off in case something bad happens that I desperately need to, like, deal with. Like, if someone texted me saying, hey, I'm dying, I would probably have to, answer that, you know? And I don't want to be like... You know, I always have big fears. Like, I turn my phone off and someone's going to text me, like, the most important thing in my entire life. And, yeah. It's just, you know, I just can't do that. I just physically cannot put myself through that, honestly. It's just not something that I can do. Like, because then I look like a bad guy. Like, if someone texts me out of the blue saying, I'm dying, help me, like, what do I do then? Like, seriously, what do I do then? Am I just gonna, like, not reply to them? Like, I have to, otherwise I look like a bad guy, and I'm not a bad guy, I'm a nice guy. I can't have people thinking that I would never be available to help them. The only time that my phone is on silent is from 10 PM until 8 AM, because, that's time that I do not care about my phone. I'm still on it generally, but, it's time that I do not answer calls, and even during that time, if I'm on my phone, like, actively, like, scrolling through Reddit or Twitter or whatever, I'll just let the phone ring completely out to pretend that I'm asleep, even though half the time I'm not. Just for fun, because it's my downtime. I can't be answering phone calls at like 10 PM at night. I don't know if I told you this story, chat, but one time it was really weird. So I was home and I think my parents were away. My brother was out with his girlfriend or something. I don't know. But anyway, I get a phone call from this random number that I have absolutely no idea. And I don't answer because it's like 9 PM and I'm like, you know what, I ain't answering phones. I don't do that. It's too late. Nah, I'm not answering my phone. But anyway, I then get a text afterwards and it's like, I think I might have told this story before. It was something, I can probably find the text actually. I'll read it word for word. We're just gonna yoink his pip because why not? Where is it? It would be a wee while ago. Oh, here. Nope, not that one. Nope. That's another one that I just got. I get random texts sometimes. Oh, it's not here. Oh, nope, not that one. Oh, no, I must have cleared it. No, I must have cleared it. This is so sad. But anyway, it was about a party bus. They're like, hey, your party bus is outside. And, like, I was home alone. I'm like, is it actually outside? Like, what? Who? I'm so confused. I was, like, really worried for a moment. Not gonna lie. I was really worried. Because I don't order a party bus. I don't go partying. Going outside, I don't do that, okay? The only time I go outside is for the occasional walk around the suburbs. Or to go to work. That's literally the only time I go outside, okay? Or to get stuff from the store or whatever. Those sort of things are like the only time that I actually leave my house. So like, I get a text after this phone call that was probably from the same person saying, hey, your party bus is outside waiting for you. And I'm just like, excuse me? So I texted back something like, I think you've got the wrong number. Where are you? And they're like, is this not person's name? And I'm like, no, this isn't. And I think it was for somewhere in Auckland, which I definitely do not live in Auckland. I live ages away from Auckland. It's about a 1.5 hour flight away, so yeah, not quite me. But I was really worried. Like, I was actually not, I don't even think they said the address, but I assumed it was Auckland because, you know, I don't think it was mine. Mainly because I had, like, a whole bunch of weird people wanting me from, like, Auckland, and they thought that I was in Auckland or something. I don't know. Someone in Auckland gave out my phone number, thinking it was theirs. It was not theirs. It was mine. There was another time that, the Ministry of Justice called me saying that I skipped a court date. And, you know, that's like serious stuff, you know, like skipping your court date. That's not cool. So anyway, this is like while I was in the, like, at work. This was in, what, 2019? 2019, probably. We are dying. This is not good. We might die. I need to stop pretending I'm good at talking. But anyway, they called me at the middle of work, and I wasn't on break, so I didn't answer my phone, because that was the point when I actually, like, you know, tried to follow the rules, you know, like, don't really take too many calls and whatever. So I called them back. They left a voicemail, and they're like, hi, I think the person's name was Luke or something. We're just ringing to inform you that you're missing your court date, and there will be further charges and penalties or whatever because of this. So I was absolutely petrified. Like, I was scared. Me, 19-year-old, and I'm getting a phone call from the Ministry of Justice saying that I skipped my court date for someone that isn't even me. Like, how do I deal with that? Like, what do I do? So anyway, I just put that in the back of my mind. Thank you for the 20. Appreciate it. I put that in the back of my mind for the rest of the day. And mind you, this is like 10 a.m., okay? I didn't finish work until, what, like 4:30 at that time? So, like, I was putting that into the back of my mind for ages. It felt like an eternity, and I was just shitting myself, like, for the whole day. It was ridiculous. I need to get potions. Hold up. We need potions. I should have left a mark. Oh, well. We're making a run back. Potions. But anyway, I was shitting myself for, like, the whole day because, you know, it's kind of scary. And anyway, so, goes to the end of the day, and, you know, I'm like, I talked to my mum and dad about this, and they're like, okay, so you need to call them. I'm like, okay. So, you know, I get on the phone, and I call them, and I have to sit on hold for, like, 5 million years. Like, who's calling the Ministry of Justice, the Justice Department of New Zealand, at, like, I don't know what time it was, like 5:30 at night? Like, who does that? Who does that? Who does this on, like, a Tuesday night or something? It probably was a Tuesday, knowing my luck. On, like, a Tuesday night, who calls the Ministry of Justice at, like, 6 p.m. on a Tuesday night? Not me, that's for sure. Well, not me, I thought. But anyway, I had to sit on hold for, like, 30 minutes because, for some reason, I don't know, but they were blowing up that night. Maybe they called a whole bunch of wrong people. Who knows? But anyway, they asked for my case number. So, you know, I gave them the case number that they gave me, which isn't my case number, but it's the case number that they gave me and the thing. I wrote it down so I could, you know, produce it. And then they asked for my name. I'm like, my name is Brent. And they're like, this is the wrong case number. I'm like, I know, that's the point. And she's like, no, you need to provide me the correct case number for your case, for your reason of calling. So I repeated, this is the case number that I was given, and it's wrong because you've got your contact wrong. If you want the man's, you got to go find a different phone for him because this is not yours. But anyway, like, eventually my dad had to do it because, like, she just wasn't having a bar of it. She thought that I was, like, trying to, like, joke her or something. I don't know. I don't know what she thought I was doing. But anyway, my dad gets on the phone. And she just basically, they had, like, a quick conversation. And then he hung up on her. They haven't called me since. So, hopefully they found Luke, who, didn't go to court or whatever. But yeah, that was kind of traumatic. Kind of traumatic. But yeah, that's, I'm surprised I haven't told that one on stream before. That's a very good story. Probably one of the most interesting stories that has ever happened to me in my life. But yeah, that was definitely a thing. What did I miss? What did I miss in chat? Your dad once got a call with an insurance agent saying that he had to fly to Hollywood for an appointment, and he said, I wish I could go to Hollywood. Fair enough. Story time with Brent. Yep. I don't do them often. Yesterday it was rants with Brent. Today it's story time with Brent. It's just how it works. Come for the stream, stay for the story. Exactly. That's what we think. That's what we all think. I'm surprised that killed. I forgot. I'm just OP now. Really forgot about that. So, yikes. Constructor. Constructor Depot. Okie dokie. Just a dungeon. No, just a boss, sorry. Just a boss. I've gotten so many scam phone calls being like, this is a call about the legal action being pursued against you. And they used to scare me to death, but now I'm like, God, why people so scummy? I know, right? It's so annoying. It's annoying, those type of scam calls as well. I don't get them. Like, I think it must be like a big issue in the US. I've never actually had one of those, luckily. I'm also really sad. I've never had one of those emails saying like, I'm a Nigerian prince. I want to give you millions of dollars. But I need your help first to send me millions of dollars so I can give you millions of dollars. I really want one of those emails just to say that I've had it, you know? Like, I feel like I'm being left out for a reason. And I don't like that. I really don't. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. But yeah. I am 13. I have no legal action against me, please. Yeah, it'd be like that. I keep getting ones about a car warranty. So the first and last time I answered, the lady was like, we're gonna have to take your car. I had to be like, ma'am, I can't drive. I don't even have a car. And she hung up on you. Wow. I would have said, yeah, where are you gonna take me? You gotta take me on a date first if you're gonna take my car. Or something weird like that. Because, you know, they did break it. They did break it. At least it's not showing up twice, but they did break it. It's very sad. Yeah. Although some of them were looking for the same person, and like that might have been a legitimate, but the wrong number. Yeah. Who knows? Jeez. You guys, it's probably because there's just so many people there that they can get away with it a lot more. You know, like, as soon as you do something like that here, everybody knows about it because it's instantly, like, if it happens, like, at least 3 times, it's in the newspaper. And then everybody knows about it, and it's like, wow, okay, well, we're just not going to do that one anymore. Next. It's like there was one about, something about I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was one recently that was in the news. And it only lasted, like, 2 days before it got found out, and, it got put to an end very quickly. Or at least I hope so. You don't really hear any, like, of the, like, the aftermath of those sort of things when it goes into the, like, onto the news and stuff. But, yeah, we usually we're pretty good at trying to stamp that out pretty quickly, or keeping people, like, knowledgeable about it. But yeah, it's also really bad. It's really bad around tax time, usually, because that's when they like to, like, try and be the, what we call the IRD, which is what you guys would say the IRS. So, yeah, they always try and get extra money out of you. And honestly, it's really sad because the people who are, like, most affected by that are the old ladies and the old grandpas and stuff. And that really, you know, that makes me sad that they're just, like, preying on those sort of people. Because, you know, they don't deserve that, you know. They don't deserve that sort of treatment, okay? They should be respected. But no. Not to these low-life people. Okay, Ruins of Constantinople. Wow, we're already up to this bit. Jeez, I thought this was a lot longer. Man, we just must be too OP. That's what I'll put it down to. Chest. Amber dust, nice. When you have only one city with millions of people, it's kind of hard to publish all of the scammers. True. True. True, though, true. Right, this here is... I think just a normal thing. It's mob boss, but no extra XP, so that's cool. It's actually kind of nice not having to go back and do, like, a whole lot of things twice. I actually really enjoy it. It's like questing how it was made to be, you know? And I thoroughly enjoy that. Watch these guys have, like, 5 million trillion health, and I've just taken out my feints. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, 4,000, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad. That's sort of like Chrysalis Azteca sort of health. We definitely need a blade, though. We'll just blade into a meteor. I want to see how much it does, because I haven't actually been paying attention too much to how much how much damage these actually do. Because I've been a little bit preoccupied with random stories that I've been thinking about. Yeah. Right. Can we get this? Can we do this? Can we do this, please? I didn't even get a power pip. That sucks. That sucks, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Right, 20. It's, yikes. A brace. We don't like brace. No, stop. Why do they know that I'm hitting just before I hit? I swear every mob in this game stream snipes me. And it's just not okay. It is not okay at all. It's not okay. Okay, that did not kill. Very sad. Power pip. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Stories are very important. They are. They sure are. Right. Crit. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. After this area, I might call back my boss. Just so I can get that off of my mind. But I'll still be streaming afterwards, so I'll just take a quick break after we've finished Istanboa. Before we go into the Yakal Mountain. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, we will be finishing Mirage today, hopefully. That is the plan. So, that's cool. That's cool. Right. Let us next people. Let us next people. These people. Here we go. Here we go. Right, let's go for a yoink. We gotta yoink them. Please don't do a 5-pip spell. That would make me so sad. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I suppose that's okay. We're fine with that. We still steal 1 pip of yours. Yoink. Gotta yoink it. Nice. Yummy. Nice. There we go. Now we can drag it. So, it's a win. We also got a shad super early there. Holy moly. Holy moly. I love having high shad rating. It's so nice. So nice. I'll probably need some help with that. Yeah, I'll probably need help with, like, all of the end bosses, I would say. Just because I think I have to do them twice, I'm pretty sure, so ain't a fan of that. I have to do at least Grandfather Spiders twice. I'm not sure about the other ones, though. But at least Grandfather Spider twice, and I would definitely prefer help with that one, for sure. Is this gonna kill? Like, is the dot gonna kill them? So close. So close. They have like 5 health or something. Nice guy Dylan. Yeah, he's the nicest. Dylan is the best. Dylan is the best. But yeah, basically we've got Yakal Mountain. Then we've got the Thieves' Den in the Arum Perilous, which will be one group of things to do. And then we have the Arcanum bit again. The next Arcanum bit. And then the last bit. So, yeah, that's basically what we've got. We're nearly done with this, though. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more bosses after the boss in the next room. So, yeah, 80 health. Wow! Wow! So cool. Sweet. Sounds good. Thank you very much, Dylan. Much appreciate. Right. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right, Mr. Bossman, who are you? Oh, he's death and ice. That's great. Watch the fire shield spam. It's gonna happen. Trust me, it will happen. They see me, a fire wizard, they're like, haha, fire shield, right before I hit. Makes sense. Makes complete sense. That is for sure. 10,000, not too bad. Yeah, we've got Greta. We've got Greta in Firecat Alley. She betrays us. Isn't it very sad? She's definitely not that wizard, though. Not that wizard. Hashtag not that wizard. But yeah, she's trying to destroy us a little bit, and that's kind of cute, you know? Is she gonna win? No. I will, because I am supremely better than her in every aspect of my life. So, there. Fire shield is cringe. I know. I know. They think they can fire shield me. Me? Mr. Andrew Rainrider? No. No, they will never ever fire shield me. This is not fair. I take this as a offense. Very offensive. How dare they try and fire shield against me? Me of all people. How dare they? How dare they? Right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We'll see how we go. We'll see how this goes. This could be terrible, but it also could be not terrible. So, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Right. Crit. Lovely. Blade. And a feint and another thing. Hi, Olive. Welcome. This place is awful and it's full of ghosts. So true. So true. So true, man. So true. Completely agree with this statement. Completely agree. Like, if they're ghosts, why are they attacking me? Why can't they just die already, you know? Like, that's my thought here. That's my thought here. Bow before the Dragon Titan. Oh, I thought he was going to kill himself for a second. That would have been really cool. Cast Fire Dragon, exactly. Fire Dragon is the best. The best. I really don't think the Cabal as a whole are going to be the enemy anymore for the rest of the 4th arc. Well, it'll be interesting to see. I'm very interested to see what Lemuria brings. Very interested. I don't know if the old one's the true enemy, though. Like, I don't know if he's the true enemy. He's the nothing, that's for sure. But I don't know if that's, like, the true enemy. Because if it feels like if it was, then the arc's over in Lemuria. Because it feels like that's his domain, you know. That's where he sent everything to be recreated into the first world. From my brief understanding of that story, since I haven't actually done it since Test Drum. Yeah, that's what I feel about that. I know they're not the same person, but they're, at the moment, they're acting in a way that combines them to be the same person. And I think King's are going to pull it's not actually the nothing that we're fighting. You know, like, I think that's it. Like, you know how in Mirage here, we fight Grandfather Spider and we're like, for sure, he's going to be the big bad of Imperia, like the last world. Nope. He's fought a Mirage, you know? And it was the Storm Titan who was like the big bad, you know? It just doesn't really... I don't know. I don't know. I hate this area. This area sucks. I hate it so much. I hate it here. I want to get slammed. Just kidding. It doesn't slam you. So sad. This area sucks. I remember doing this on my death and absolutely struggling. Maybe nothing is helping us. He is, but also the old one is helping us. Because, I mean, technically at the moment they're kind of merged into each other. I don't know if we're going to split them, because that would be kind of interesting. But at the moment they are basically one being. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know how when you like think of like body snapping someone, but like you're still conscious in the back of your mind, that's kind of what's happening. Like, nothing has body snapped the old one, who I believe the old one isn't inherently evil. He's just a misunderstood person. And by our brief encounter in Caramel, like right at the start of Caramel, when we go to the Von Trapp estate, I feel like that was before he got, like, you know, berated and kidnapped and stuff, mind-wise. And I feel like that was the true old one, and he seemed pretty genuine in that. So I don't think the old one himself is evil. Nothing certainly is, but the nothing is also not the old one. Because they're the same person, but also not at the same time. It's very confusing. It's very confusing.
But then also, I don't understand where in the timeline of the whole thing they did merge, because if they did merge recently, then the one that we saw in Caramel was actually, like, you know, probably the good version of, or the quote-unquote good version, even though the Cabal technically isn't a good force. He cheats, right? Minor cheat. Oh, I think it's the next one that cheats. We should be fine. We should be fine. But yeah, I'm unsure as to when in the timeline, because it seems like the horse guy, I don't remember his name because again I haven't done that in forever, was like trapped for a while. So I don't know if he was like trapped by nothing, or like nothing Old One, or Old One himself. But I don't think it would be Old One himself. Oh, the Old One was for sure targeted for a reason, like 100%, 100%. But like, I'm more for this world, for Lemuria. I just don't know what's gonna happen, and I kind of enjoy that. Like, I really have no clue how this is going to unfold. No matter how many like teasers and stuff they're doing, I just have no clue. I really just don't have a clue at all of how it's going to unfold. I think the Old One might be the villain. I would hate that. But then I was disappointed with Nana being the villain of Caramel because it was way too obvious. So, you know, maybe it is. I prefer things with, like, good twists. You know, like, if Nana wasn't actually the villain, after they made her basically the villain and, like, all of the teasing, you know, she seems to be, like, the bad one. But then have her be like, actually, I'm gonna help you. But she wasn't. And I was very disappointed with that because I like good twists. I'm sorry, but I'm a man for good twists. Look at this shielding stuff. We don't like this. We don't do this here. We're not a fan. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see how Lemuria plays out. Also, I don't know if you saw, but the Atmoplex leaked a couple of things that were added into the files last night with the patch. And there was a poster for the Horsemans and his TV show or whatever. And one of the things was about Yago. Are they hinting at that might be the next world? Who knows? Lemuria to Yago? I still think Wallaroo needs to come out very soon. I would be much impressed with Wallaroo. Lemuria is a lost world, and in the new pre-quest it has been revealed what exactly happened before Lemuria existed. Yeah, Lemuria, from my understanding, again, I haven't really done this since Test Drum, but is basically a combination of all of the worlds. And the cavities are like things that they have, the Old One, or the Nothing, has taken from the worlds to build Lemuria, from what I understand. But I really love the fact that I don't actually have any clue. Like, Nana, you know, you kind of knew that, like, Nana's probably going to be bad, and, you know, it's going to be, like, fairies, and gobblers are probably most likely going to make a return, and they did. Whereas Lemuria, we just have no idea, because it wasn't even mentioned up until, the teaser quests. Like, no one knew it was a world. Literally no one. Okay, that was easy. I thought that was going to be a lot harder. I'm confused. I am confused. I thought that was meant to be hard. Maybe I was just bad on my Death Wizard. Wouldn't put it past me. Honestly, would not put that past me. But yeah, right, let's talk to this man's. Hello. Right, this way. This way, this way, this way. Oh, hello.
So we got a Mongo. So here's the
Right. Talk to Snake. Snake Plizkin. 999 gold. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Viper's Den. Oof. Sounds scary. The world was made from worlds that Stallion has been to. The pre-quest said that much. Yeah, so basically, it's made of worlds. It's a world made of other worlds. Oh, this is the one that has the, Okay, this is a mob boss and then a minor cheat boss. Oh, that makes sense. I was reading the page wrong. God love when I can't read. Haha. Very fun. Right, prisms should be good. Bartleby told us parts of the spiral were stolen, and then it has been revealed that the old one was the one who stole the worlds while killing people in the process. Yeah, but so does everybody, you know. Malistaire killed people in the process of finding love for Sylvia, and Morganth killed a lot of things while she was striving to be the Shadow Queen, and eventually failed because the prophecy wasn't actually about her, it was about us. So she just needs to stop being so self-centered, and not everything revolves around her, and it's all us, okay? We're the main character here. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. From back when the other day when I was reading the Chrysalis Orb quest, and it goes through the whole prophecy, and it's so obvious it's about us and not Morganth, okay? Morganth was just a vessel for the prophecy. She wasn't the actual prophecy herself. The prophecy was us, because we're far more important than Morganth. Right, let's go for another blade, because apparently we're not finding any hits. Malistaire is an interesting character who should stay dead. That's my opinion. Actually, I don't think Malistaire is particularly interesting either. My opinion is Malistaire should never make a return ever. He is dead. We've been there. We've done that, you know. No need to bring him back. I was very unhappy in Imperia when he was brought back again for the 5 millionth time. We don't need him. Just stay away. Stay away. We don't need Malistaire. Just let him sleep. Okay? He just wants to be with Sylvia. He just wants to be with Sylvia, okay? Morganth was so self-centered. Exactly. She just needs to get on my level, okay? I'm upset that she wasn't as good as she was, okay? Like, sure, she could have been this fantastic magician, okay? Whatever you want to call it. But she wasn't. We are, okay? Not everything's about her. We are the heroes of the story. It's just how it works. Honestly, it's as if she's not reading the book or something. Like, she's just so self-centered. Honestly. I also just physically despise Morganth as a character, because she is just way too self-centered, and she's not evil, she's just cocky, and I hate that. I hate that. I really do. I don't know why I hate it, but I hate it. It's just so frustrating to deal with. Is he Storm or Fire? He's Storm. Okay, good. In Imperia, it wasn't real Malistaire, but a dream of him. Still, they brought back his character model, therefore they're bringing him back. And I don't appreciate that. It's like they brought back Morganth as well. We had to fight her again, except she was smaller and less intimidating. But still, they brought back Balok and we had to fight him again as well. You know, I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of that. Like, just stop. Stop bringing back characters. We don't need them. Oh, can we not faint here? Is that what happened? That might be what happened. Oh, well. I like Morganth, but the way she was written was annoying. Like, she had a lot of potential, I think, but she ended up being pretty meh. She didn't have potential. All she wanted was power. She's just a power-hungry lady, okay? And look, I understand her wanting power, okay? I get it. But also, it's just so boring, you know? Like, at least Arc 3. Grandmother, Raven, Bartleby, and Spider, okay? The three biggest things in the spiral, okay? That's pretty cool, you know? Like, that's a big sort of stuff. Whereas, like, you know, Morganth, oh, I want power. Wouldn't it be so quirky if I became a spider and just, like, ruled the world? You know, that's Morganth, okay? It's just not even interesting to me. It's just boring. It's just boring. That's also why I hate, like, literally every single Arc 2 world, because the stories are just in my opinion. Then again, I also hate Arc 1, which most people like, but I swear people only like Arc 1 because of its nostalgia value. If there was no nostalgia, and if Arc 1 replaced Arc 3, and Arc 3 was first, you would hate it, okay? I'm just saying, you would hate it, okay? If Arc 1 was not Arc 1 and it was anywhere else in the story, you would hate it. You would 100% hate it because it is so bad. It just is stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but these are just my opinions. These are just my opinions. You're allowed to be wrong, and I'm allowed to be wrong as well, okay? We can be wrong together, or we can be wrong separately. And that's fine too. But there's ways to make that an interesting trope. Yeah, there are, but they didn't do that because all Morganth she was so, like, one-dimensional. All she wanted was power. Power, power, power. That's all she wanted. We didn't know anything else about her. Like, sure, we learned a little bit about her backstory and stuff, but it wasn't, like, a really tragic backstory that everyone's gonna cry over and be like, maybe she deserves this power or something. Like, she doesn't deserve it. She's just being selfish. And I don't like that. That's just stupid. Like, I don't know. She's just a poor character. A poor villain. She doesn't spark villainy sort of vibes, you know? Like, you know, the one reason why I like Mirage a little bit, just a little bit, is because it kind of flipped that on the head. Like, you know, you were thinking that we weren't going to be fighting, Grandfather Spider until the last world, Imperia, okay? But no, they're like, haha, we're going to actually trick you, and we're going to fight Scorpion, like, towards the end of Mirage, and then right at the end, we're going to fight, what's-his-face, Grandfather Spider. But then, guess what? Guess what? We're not actually going to fight the Bat, ever, because he's actually a good guy. Like, who saw that coming? Not me, that's for sure. Not me. Why did I fizzle? This is so sad. This is so sad. When the Reverie came out with Imperia Part 2, KI said they brought Balok back just to tick us off. I know they did that, and I appreciate that, but also I don't know. The Reverie was, however, like a look back. Imperia Part 2 was more, that was released on like the 10th anniversary year, or like it was, you know, around that time. And it was kind of more of a look back of where we've come to be where we are now. And it makes sense with the story. So, you know, it kind of makes sense that they brought those characters back, and I appreciate that, but also I don't at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, but, like, yeah, but you were defending her, and I can't have you defending Morganth, because she doesn't deserve defending. She is terrible. She's a power-hungry, selfish piece of work, and I don't like that in a character. Like, if their only motivation is power, it's not a good character. That's why Arc 2 sucks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. With Old Cobb, you ended up feeling sorry for him at the end because he's trying to get his heart back. Exactly. Like, they flipped it on the head. Like, you thought that, like, when Polaris was coming out, you're like, yeah, okay. You know, like, you got to the end of Polaris, you fought the Bat and the Rat, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, that's right. He is going to be the bad guy. He is going to be the bad guy. And then they realize that, you know, we fight him in Mirage, and we're like, oh, maybe he's not the bad guy? Okay, that's fine. His cheats are non-existent. We can do everything we normally do. That's good. We will heal, though. Yeah, and then Bat, you know, like his other son, you know, like, no one ever expected him to be good or, like, help us. Like, no one. Why would you expect one of Spider's sons to actually help us? You know, and it was at that point that, like, it was basically at the end of the Mirage that King Zar were like, you know what? Spider isn't actually the bad guy here. He just wants his heart back, okay? Like, he just wants what's his. And that's fine. He just wants love again. You know who is the bad guy? The Cabal. And then again, in Caramel, they flip that on the head as well. Even though we have to fight a whole bunch of Cabal members because they think we're lying to them about, you know, causing cavities, even though we didn't, but they think we do. And we think it's them, and, you know, but they're technically not the bad guys either. And the bad guy is actually the Nothing. All along. Like, ever since Morganth, Arc 3 is just the arc of getting to nothing. That's literally all it is. It's literally all it is. or tying up loose ends, I like to call it. You know, we get Bartleby's eye back. We settle Grandmother Raven and Spider up, and they have a little bit of a romantic date and stuff in the valley for 5 million years that we're just gonna leave them in Imperia. You know, the Storm Titan is okay with himself, and he's not causing any trouble. So everything's okay, except the Cabal is being bad. Just kidding, they're not. They're actually trying to, you know, help a little bit. And then, nothing. Boom. Problem solved. I feel like for the 4th arc, we won't know who the true villain is until the final world. I think we'll get, like, a little bit of a hint. I think we'll get a little bit of a hint in, or a little bit of a nudge of which way this story is going in Lemuria. That is, if that's the middle world, and there's only 3, which I kind of expect, then there'll be whatever world's next, part 1, and I think we'll kind of understand a little bit more, but it'll be like Medulla, you know, like we don't actually really know what's happening. We know that Bat probably isn't going to betray us, but, you know, something kind of like that. I was about to open the chest. Don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. We just want the Chrono Shard.
As you stow it in your pack. Now you and Snake Plissken can escape from Istanboa.
Right, time for our great escape. But yeah, that's just my feelings, you know. That's my feelings on that all. Right. Arc 2 sucks. End of story. It just sucks. Really sucks. Morgantha's terrible. She's not a terrible person, she's just selfish, which maybe makes her a terrible person. I don't know. Something along those lines. I don't know. I don't like going on to these tangent rants, but, you know, it just has to happen. Sometimes I just have to get that sort of stuff off my chest, because it's just so important to me. I don't know why pixels are important, but they are important. Yay! Level up! Level 126. Lovely. Nice, nice, nice. Right. 3rd arc was only 3 worlds, so I'm expecting 3 for 4th arc. Yeah, exactly. I would think that I think that the last world will be 2 parts. I would expect that, because I think they're trying to do that a little bit more. That was so easy. I'm surprised. Usually I hate, but I don't hate this time. Just kidding. We've still got some more. Still got a little bit more left to do. Got to go back to the Calixico Manor, which is over here, down there, all the way down there. Can't we just fall down? I'm sure our horse can take it. He's a big, strong horse lad. He can take it. He can take it. We'll just magically heal him. We'll just give him a potion and he'll be fine, right? That's how it works, probably. Don't try this at home. Only try this in children's card game. Probably should just make that very abundantly clear. Right. Hello, I am back. I am back. You missed me?
Wizard, I'm glad your father.
You missed me? He missed me. 100% missed me. They were jealous that I was gone for so long. Because I'm just so cool and epic. Right. Right, okay. Let's remove those. And do this. This time a whole world was a twist. Out of the mentioned worlds they could have chosen, they chose one we never heard of. Exactly. And I like that. I like that, man. That's pretty cool. Let's go for a Fireblade. Unless you Google Lemuria. Yeah, and realize it was actually a real concept. It wasn't actually true, but it was a real concept. So, yeah. Yeah. Right. Life Banshee. Oh my gosh, I am so scared. Oh my, 270. Oh man. Oh man. So scary. Right, this should kill. This should kill, hopefully. How much does this do? Crit blade. 3,000, okay. We'll take it. It did not kill though. Very sad. These guys are slightly better than I thought they were. It was a real concept proposed by scientists and geologists in the 1800s. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Was it actually real? No, but it was proposed. It was a proposed idea. You know, like the Earth being flat, also a proposed idea. Is it true? Probably not. I mean, I haven't been to space, so I can't confirm that the Earth is spherical or somewhat curvy. But I can say that it's probably is. Probably most likely. Slightly curvy. Okay, we can bull next. That's lovely. Love to see it. Very nice. Very nice. This is a fire shield, no doubt. Oh, no, even worse. Just an absorb. Just an absorb that does even more. Even more resisting. Yay. Other people have been to space and said it wasn't flat. That is true. But then, you know, like, people still think that Neil Armstrong didn't actually land on the moon, and that was filmed in, like, a film studio. So, you know, like, you can't please everybody, okay? Just because someone said it is doesn't mean it actually was. Obviously. Duh. Otherwise, nobody would believe that the moon landing was fake, even though it was most likely 100% real. But that's fine too. You're allowed those ideas. You're allowed those opinions, even if they are wrong. So this guy cheats. You can't be late, otherwise he'll steal pips, which is 3 pips. At the beginning of round 1, he'll cast a minus 200 version of Brace. When a wizard uses... he'll summon minions, and we have to kill the minions first. And then when the minions are defeated, he will cast a Berserk, basically. So, basically just have to hit twice, and what I'll do is probably just blade up to kill the minion first once, and then maybe do another couple of blades for the boss himself. He does have only 9 health though, so we shouldn't be too bad. See, look, 9 health, but he's like, nah, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm going to be immune. I will just do the hitting. Ding dong, flat earth is a wrong. Most likely. He's sick. He's so sick. Right, what's he got for us? What's he got? What ones is it? Who knows? Is it the Iceman's? Or is it the Mythman's? Or is it the other man's? I think it's Life, the other one. Most likely. Oh, internet, please don't die. It's Storm! Nice. Okay, we'll enchant that. Is my internet dying again? A little bit. A little bit. Not too much, though. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is Copycat before she was a copycat. Pretty much. We'll do this. Nice wee bull. Nice wee bull here. Let's go for a crit and 2 blades. Should probably. Won't even take off the shield because he's immune. Which is fine. Bye. He's dead. So sad. F in the chat. F in the chat. He is dead. He is very dead. Does he do it this round? Yeah, he does. Cool. I'm not late. I'm on time, buddy. You're the one who's late. SMH. Right, GG. Easy clap. He's so dead. Bye. It was one of the most easiest fights ever, but very cool at the same time. Yeah, my internet's slightly dying. Great to know. Great to know. It didn't have to do that twice, right? No, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Very cool. Let's go back to Teddy. Teddy boy. And that is the end of Istanboa and Rubal Wastes. Very cool. Because next we go into the Yakal Mountain. But I am going to get some more water first. Because, yes.
So it's done then. He's gone. Could
Right. Yakal Mountain.